Start this Slough Lager First Division match between Warrington and Hull. Paul Bishop kicks deep and it's fielded by Hull's number 2, Kevin James, and he's tackled hard by Mike Gregory and Mark Roberts. Lee Crooks, he's well tackled and well inside his own 25. Acting halfback this time for Hull is Neil Pickering. Puts it on to Phil Edmonds, and Phil Edmonds is upended. And this time it played back to Lee Crooks. Lee Crooks with the long kick. Ryan Johnson takes it well for Warrington. Comes inside, out to Rick Thackeray. Rick Thackeray's got a break. His speed takes him over. He's only got Lulu to me. He's going across field. What a try from Rick Thackeray in the opening minute of the match. Beautifully made by Brian Johnson. His pass out to Rick Thackeray went down the wing. Beat the intentions of Phil Edmonds and just went past James Lulu as if he wasn't there. The opening try of the match to Rick Thackeray. What a try there. So Warrington open the scoring in the first minute of the match and getting a good round of applause for that fantastically moved try. So Brian Carvert will try and convert the Rick Thackeray try. So Brian Carvert. No trouble at all, and Warrington take a 6-0 lead. So, Warrington 6, Hull 0. Lee Crooks to restart. And kicks deep. And well taken there by Ken Kelly. Kelly coming out of his own 25 before he's brought down by Neil Pickering. This time it's Bob Jackson. Mike Gregory. That was. This time it's on to Jackson. Jackson knocks one man off before he's brought down. Warrington still about 10 yards inside their own 25. Kevin Tammet is acting halfback this time. On to Les Boyd. Les Boyd fumbles it but keeps hold. And there's 3 Hull players on him immediately. Tammet is acting halfback. Tammet back to Bishop. Bishop with the kick in field. Dane O'Hara will field it for Hull. In midfield, goes out left, beats the attentions of one man, but it's brought down by Brian Carvert. This time it's Phil Edmonds going through, good run. So Hull swinging it out. Steve Norton cuts back inside. Manages to get the ball out though to Fred Acoy. Nice pass there to Crooks, but Crooks has 3 Warrington players on him immediately. Puckering back. Nice kick there from Paul Windley, the Hull scrum half. Quick rundown of the teams, the Warrington team. Number 1, Brian Johnson. Number 2, Brian Carvert. Number 3, Paul Cullen. Number 4, Mark Foster. 5, Rick Thackeray. 6, Ken Kelly. 7, Paul Bishop. 8, Les Boyd. 9, Kevin Tammet. 10, Bob Jackson. 11, Tommy Gittins. 12, Mark Roberts. 13, Mike Gregory. Substitutes are Barry Peters and Dave Allen. And Warrington had possession for that scrum. Gittins sells a dummy, but it doesn't come off. And Ken Kelly was obstructed by Fred Acoy. And Warrington have the free kick. The Hull side, number 1, James Lulai. 2, Kevin James. 3, Steve Evans. 4, Jimmy Ports. 5, Dane O'Hara. 6, Fred Acoy. 7, Phil Windley. 8, Lee Crooks. 9, Neil Pickering. 10, Phil Edmonds. 11, Jeff Gerrard. 12, Wayne Proctor. 13, Steve Norton. Substitutes Paul Predible and Trevor Skerritt. This time it's Bishop onto Les Boyd. Les Boyd looking to get the ball out and does, but it's got to be retrieved by Fred Acoy, but he fumbles it and it's retrieved for Warrington by Mike Gregory just inside his own 25. Tamata acting halfback. On to Gittins. Gittins clears his own 25 before he's brought down by Phil Windley. Tamity. This time it's Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory's brought down. This time it's Paul Bishop, but Paul Bishop knocks the ball on, and that will be a scrum down just a few yards outside the Warrington half. 25. So, Phil Windley feeds for Hull, and it's out to Fred Okoye, on to James Luluai. Luluai gets it out, but the pass from Steve Evans. Back Jimmy Ports, the pass from Jimmy Ports there. Doesn't reach Kevin James, and another scrum down with Paul Bishop to feed for Warrington. And once again, Hull have the ball. Wheels for a knock on. Referee says the ball went backwards, so Hull have possession. This time it's Norton. Okoye. Jimmy Ports. Taking play just a few yards outside the Warrington 25. Fred Okoye's acting halfback. Wayne Proctor. And he makes ground into the Warrington 25. Hull moving forward with Jeff Gerrard, but he's well tackled by Tommy Gittins. Jackson. This time it's Windley. On to Phil Edmonds, but a forward pass. And the scrum down halfway inside the Warrington 25. Bishop feeds. And Warrington ball. Bishop comes away with it. But he meets Phil Windley, and he brings him down. This time Tamity has it. Tamity throws the ball out, and Ken Kelly has to retrieve it for Warrington. Les Boyd, but Les Boyd immediately retreat, gets the ball. He's tackled. Ken Kelly's acting halfback this time. On to Jackson. Jackson head down, but just can't break the tackle. Tamity. Back to Bishop. Bishop. Left-footed, a long kick. Luluai and O'Hara go for it. Luluai picks it up. Luluai, but he's well tackled by Roberts, but gets the ball out to Dana O'Hara. Dana O'Hara out to Steve Evans. Steve Evans going down that left wing, but he's brought down by Brian Carbett. So Hull in possession, 10 yards inside the Warrington half. Windley out to Okoye. Nice pass in to Phil Edmonds. Phil Edmonds takes play into the Warrington half. This time it's Norton. Norton gets the ball back to Phil Windley. But a good tackle there from Bob Jackson. Neil Pickering out to Okoye, to Lee Crooks. Lee Crooks, a nice delayed pass there. Luluai up in attack, a nice pass there to Steve Evans. Steve Evans with the kick ahead for Dana O'Hara to chase. But the ball goes into touch, and that'll be a scrum down. It's Hull nil. Paul Bishop to feed once more. And Paul Bishop penalised for feeding, and Hull have the free kick. Windley takes it quickly. Okoye on to Luluai once more up in attack. Switches it back to Okoye, but Okoye's brought down by Brian Johnson. And Paul Cullen, and the free kick against Paul Cullen. Not allowing Fred Okoye to play the ball. And Hull have the chance to pull 2 points back. So Lee Crooks, the goal kicker tonight for Hull. And his kick is successful, and Hull pulled 2 points back. And that makes the score Warrington 6, Hull 2. So Bishop takes a quick kick, kicks it into space, and Dana O'Hara will pick it up for Hull. in his own 25. It's brought down just outside. Jeff Gerrard. So Windley out to a Coy. Coy straightens up, but meets 3 Warrington players who push him back inside his own 25. Switch this time to Norton. Long pass out to Luluai, once again up in the line, but well tackled by Paul Cullen. This time it's played back to Lee Crooks. Lee Crooks with the kick ahead, and it's a good kick, but bounces in favour of Warrington and Brian Johnson. Johnson hands it on to Carbett. Carbett over his own 25, before he's brought down by Wayne Proctor. This time it's Roberts on to Les Boyd. Les Boyd on to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly though. And a free kick to Hull. Ken Kelly getting back up. Ronnie Campbell said he was tackled. So Lee Crooks has another opportunity to pull the deficit just to 2 points. So Lee Crooks. So Lee Crooks, right-footed, but that goes to the left of the posts, and Warrington will have a dropout from their own 25. So Paul Bishop to drop out from his own 25, left-footed, clears the halfway line, is picked up by Jimmy Pultz. He's tackled just inside. This time it's puckering, goes blindside, but Rick Thackeray has him covered and pushes him into touch. So a scrum down inside, just inside the Warrington half. Bishop once more to feed. And Warrington ball out to Ken Kelly. On to Johnson. Brian Johnson beats Luluai before he's brought down. This time it's Tamati, and this time a free kick to Warrington against Phil Windley, the scrum half, and Jimmy Port's not allowing Brian Johnson to play the ball this time. So Bishop with the kick for touch, and it's a good one. Sets Warrington up on the attack. And sends play inside the whole half. Ken Kelly takes the tap to Tamati. Bishop, Kelly, onto Les Boyd charging in. He knocks off one man, still going on to Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts brought down just on the 25. Tamati. He's brought down. Cullen, Bishop, Tommy Gittins. Gittins trying to get the ball out, but being pushed back by Phil Edmonds and Lee Crooks. Tamati goes himself. This time he's brought down by Wayne Proctor. Gittins to Bishop. Bishop with the kick through, and it looks a nice one. And right into the corner. Beautiful kick from Paul Bishop. Inch perfect. Did a couple of those on Sunday against Salford. And does another one there. Takes play to within 5 yards of the Hull line. Windley feeds for Hull. And he's penalised, feeding. And Warrington have the free kick. Bishop takes it quickly. Gittins onto Mark Foster. Mark Foster dummies and slips as he was going through. Ken Kelly's acting halfback. Onto Tommy Gittins. To Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory's got the gap, and Mike Gregory will go over for a try. Mike Gregory beat one man there, saw the gap, and Mike Gregory scores Warrington's second try. Warrington 10, Hull 2. So Brian Carbett to the right of the post will try and convert that Mike Gregory try, which has made the score Warrington 10, Hull 2.
Come on, boy, you wind them up.
So Brian Carbett, and he puts that wide. Brian Carbett looks, but the touch judges say no, and the score remains 10 points to 2 in favour of Warrington. So Lee Crooks once more will restart for Hull. And this will be picked up by Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly on to Mike Gregory, try scorer. He's brought down. This time it's Kelly. Tamity to Bishop, on to Mark Roberts. But Mark Roberts is well tackled by Neil Pickering. And a free kick against Hull. Gives Warrington the free kick. So Mark Roberts receiving treatment. And it looks like a leg injury there to Mark Roberts, getting a generous round of applause as he limps off the field, and is replaced by Warrington substitute Dave Allen. So Paul Bishop carries play on with the kick for touch, and it's another good kick from Paul Bishop. So Tamity will take the second part of the penalty, hands it on to Jackson, and Jackson beats one tackle, still going, finally brought down by Jimmy Ports and Phil Edmonds after he'd knocked off one man. This time it's Tamity on to Les Boyd, got 3 Hull players on him. Tamity this time, on to Bishop, on to Gittins. Gittins though, buckled up by Jeff Gerrard and Steve Norton. This time it's Dave Allen, first touch of the ball, beats one man but just can't beat the attentions of Steve Norton. Tamity on to Bishop, Kelly, nice pass out to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory looks in some pain there as he hit. Looked like Pickering as he was going through. And with Mark Roberts already off the pitch, Warrington can't afford to have Mike Gregory taken off as well. Mike Gregory covers as Windley feeds for Hull. Comes out on the Hull side. And Hull have possession. Fred Okoye, poor pass. Mike Gregory chases it, but it's retrieved well by Jimmy Ports. And this time Jimmy Ports is injured. This time it's Crooks in. Crooks is hit hard by Les Boyd. Windley out to Norton. Norton looks for the gap, but Tommy Gittins well in with the tackle with Bob Jackson. Crooks once more with the kick, and it's a long way too far. Ball back, and that will be a scrum down just inside the Hull 25. Just over halfway through the first half, Warrington leading by 10 points to 2. Bishop feeds. On to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly trying to get away from Fred Okoye, but he's tackled just on the 25. Mark Foster this time. On to Gittins. Gittins cuts back inside, beats one man. But just brought down, nobody coming up on his left-hand side. Bishop, Kelly. Nice pass out, but Jackson just couldn't hold the pass. And yet another scrum down. Windley feeds for Hull. And Warrington have the ball. Mike Gregory looking for the gap, cuts back inside, but a good tackle by Fred Okoye. This time it's Dave Allen, dummies back out. Picked up by Jackson. Jackson goes left and straightens up. Before he's brought down by Lee Crooks. And Phil Edmonds. Tamati. Tamati's a Bishop. Bishop. On to Tommy Gittins, out to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly back inside. And a lovely try. The try scorer, Paul Bishop. Bishop started the move. Handed it on to Ken Kelly. And Ken Kelly returned the compliment and sent Paul Bishop over for a try. So Warrington, third try of the evening. The try scored of Paul Bishop. So Brian Carbett to try and kick his second goal of the night. No trouble with that one. And that's Warrington 16, Hull 2. So Lee Crooks restarts once more, bounces awkwardly but taken well by Tommy Gittins. Dave Allen. This time it's Bishop. Bishop with the kick through, looking to get through, but the ball's retrieved for Hull. And Hull back in attack with Norton. Norton jinking, gets it out. And Wayne Proctor was tripped by his own man then. Crooks. Taken well that by Jeff Jerrod. Hull halfway inside the Warrington half. Windley with the kick through. But that is too long and too hard. And Warrington have a tap from their own 25. This time it's Gittins. Tamati onto Bishop. Boyd looking to evade the tackles, gets the ball out to Jackson. Jackson, nice pass out to Dave Allen. Dave Allen's got space. Dummies, gets the ball out. And Mark Foster will retrieve for Warrington. Ken Kelly's acting halfback. Sends it line side with Tamati. Tamati can't hold the pass. And Jimmy Ports, the centre, the Hull retrieves it. Windley, nice pass out to Lee Crooks. Lee Crooks, a long pass out to Dane O'Hara. O'Hara, he's brought down. Okoye onto Crooks. Evans, Windley, Phil Edmonds. Edmonds looking to get the ball away, but Mark Foster and Tamati in the tackle. A nice pass there, Jeff Jerrod onto Kevin James. Windley, Norton has Okoye with him, but Okoye gets the ball out, and that will be taken by Brian Carbett. Cullen brought down by Pickering. Tamati to Jackson, and Jackson drops the ball, And Steve Norton has it for Hull. Wayne Proctor looking for the gap, nice run. Les Boyd stops in, Bishop helps. Jeff Gerrard. But Tamati and Bishop. This time it's Norton, onto Windley. A long pass out to Jimmy Ports, beats one tackle. The pass to Kevin James. He's sloppy but he retrieves it. And finally Phil Edmonds is brought down by Mark Foster. This is the sixth tackle, Norton. This is the sixth tackle then. Referee Campbell seems to signal sixth tackle then, but this is the sixth tackle. This time it's Pickering. Onto Okoye. Fred Okoye with the high bomb. Johnson's coming for it and has no opposition at all. And in fact, Warrington have the free kick. Free kick against Steve Evans. Bishop. And another good kick. Played once more inside the whole half. Tamati to take the second part of the penalty. On to Bishop, Dave Allen. Tamati to Gittins. Gittins though meets Norton. And Jeff Gerrard. Tamati once more sends it right this time with Bishop to Kelly. Kelly finding no way through. Bishop's acting half-back once more. On to Boyd. And 6 more tackles. Tamati takes it. Makes good ground before he's put to the floor. Bishop to Dave Allen. Gittins. But Gittins, well tackled by Phil Edmonds. Dave Allen's acting half-back this time. On to Bishop. Long pass out to Jackson. Bishop. And a knock-on from Paul Bishop. And that is another scrum down. And Widley comes away from the scrum, beats Mike Gregory, cuts back in field. And Bishop and Johnson have him covered. Fred Okoye. This time it's Kevin James. But Mike Gregory and Ken Kelly in the tackle that time. This time it's Windley out to Lee Crooks. Lee Crooks, but Jimmy Ports can't take it for Hull, and Paul Cullen comes away with it into the Hull half before he's finally brought down by Evans. This time it's Gittins. On, this time to Boyd. Tamati to Bishop, to Ken Kelly, on to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory though, looking to get the ball away. Tamati to Bishop, to Dave Allen. Dave Allen cuts back inside. Tamati once more. Looks for the pass, still going, gets it out to Les Boyd. Les Boyd's got a break now. He's got many either side of him. Tries to push off one man, still going. He's passed back. And finally a knock on. Les Boyd with the break. His pass back was hacked on by Bishop. And finally it was a knock on by the Hull centre number 3, Jimmy Ports. So a scrum down just to the left of the Hull posts. But Hull have possession. But Jimmy Windley's well tackled by Paul Bishop. This time it's Steve Norton. Steve Norton, nice side step there, goes over the 25. Good tackle though by Ken Kelly. Neil Pickering there, Hull hooker. Takes play halfway inside the Hull half. Windley, dummies, looks for the gap. Got a good tackle there from Gittins and Jackson. This time it's Fred Okoye with the kick through. Ken Kelly covers it. But A knock on. And another scrum down. So 10 minutes left in the first half. Warrington 16, Hull 2. Hull have possession once more. Coyne on to Dane O'Hara. Dane O'Hara's got the break. And Dane O'Hara, and he beats the attentions. What a great tackle from Brian Johnson. What a fantastic tackle from Brian Johnson. Dane O'Hara beat the attentions of Brian Carver, and Brian Johnson came back and did a try-saving tackle. Dane O'Hara went over the try line, but a double movement. But a great try-saving tackle from Brian Johnson. Now Warrington have the free kick. Bishop puts the ball into touch. But a great tackle there from Johnson. Warrington then in their own 25. Dave Allen clears one tackle, still going. Good run from Dave Allen. And then loses the ball. Phil Edmonds. Phil Edmonds cuts back inside, passes it on to Lee Crooks. Lee Crooks cuts inside onto the Warrington 25, Evans. Windley once more, onto Evans. Now and Jimmy Ports. Luluai. This time it's on to Wayne Proctor. Wayne Proctor looking for the gap in the Warrington defence, but not appearing at the moment. Phil Edmonds charges in once more, but Ken Kelly and Tom Gittins are there. This is a sixth tackle. Pickering going across field. McCoy onto second row man. Gerard, and in fact Hull have the ball. Another 6 more tackles, so a free kick to Hull. And Hull take the quick cat Norton. A long pass out to Phil Edmonds, but Phil Edmonds can't take it. Rick Thackeray has it, and Rick Thackeray's got a break, but he's no man. Rick Thackeray's away. Lillywhite's coming across, he goes back inside. Thackeray's still going. Can he beat Lillywhite? What a run from Rick Thackeray there. A great tackle by Lillywhite, but wanting to do possession now. Mike Gregory goes himself, goes back inside. Warrington then. Thackeray, Bishop, Tamati, onto Les Boyd. Les Boyd a long pass out, sloppy, and Hull are back in possession. And in fact, offside finally against Jeff Gerrard, but what a run there from Nick Thackeray. Pounced on the loose ball, got away from Kevin James, but was just caught by Luluai as he tried to go down the touchline, but Warrington have a free kick. To the right of the posts. So, Brian Carbett. And that's his third goal of the night. Taking Warrington on to 18 points. Hull 2. A quick tap there. And a knock on against Lee Crooks. A nice little tap kick. But just knocked the ball on. It's a scrum down. Bishop feeds, and once again Hull have possession. With all this possession, Hull not making that much with it. This time it's Jimmy Ports. But Jimmy Ports meets Rick Thackeray and Mark Foster. Kevin James goes himself, straightens up. Mike Gregory and Bob Jackson bring him down this time. Fred O'Coy's acting halfback. And this time it's Jeff Gerrard. Jeff Gerrard's held. Pickering, Norton on the burst. And flick pass inside to Lee Crooks. A lovely pass and a lovely try. Lovely try from Hull. Beautifully made by Steve Norton. Steve Norton, a lovely flick pass, and Lee Crooks goes over for the try. Hull score the first try of the night. So Lee Crooks to try and convert a try. Right footed as he comes up, but goes across the face of the goals. And the score remains Warrington 18, Hull 6. So Bishop, high lofted kick. Steve Norton, maker of that try, takes it, but Les Boyd and Dave Allen in the tackle. This time Neil Pickering takes it away and loses the ball. So scrum down as we come into the closing stages of the first half. So Bishop to feed the scrum, but referee Campbell tell them to do it again. This time it's a free kick against Phil Windley, not retiring at the scrum, and Warrington have a free kick. So Bishop will put this one into touch to get Pet in position, perhaps another one of these set moves that we've seen so often from these tap penalties. Samata, Jackson and Boyd coming, Boyd blindside, out to Rick Zachary cuts back inside, he's only got one man to beat. And the try, Rick Zachary's second try of the night. He had two men to beat, he cut inside one, just charged at the other. And the try was given. Second try of the night for Rick Zachary. So Brian Carvett below us on this near touchline with a difficult conversion attempt. So Brian Carvett to try and convert Rick Thackeray's try. But just to the left of the posts. So the score, Warrington 22, Hull 6. So Lee Crooks once again to restart. A nice kick and goes through the legs of Mike Gregory. So a scrum down midway inside the Warrington 25. Phil Windley, new name in the Hull ranks to feed, but gives the ball on to Paul Bishop. Paul Bishop does the honours. And it comes out to Hull, Windley. So Hull, a coy. A nice pass there, but Lee Crooks just can't get the ball out. Wayne Proctor coming in strong this time. Port is acting halfback. On to Windley, to Acoy. On to Pickering. but Pickering can find no way through. 3 Warrington men in the tackle. Windley, Okoye, back to Windley. Nice pass out. But Ken Kelly's there. And there goes the half-time whistle at half-time. Warrington 22, Hull 6. 2 tries from Rick Thackeray. A try from Bishop and a try from Mike Gregory. 3 goals from Carver. Hull's points coming from a try from Lee Crooks and a goal from Lee Crooks. So at half-time, as Warrington get a good ovation from this crowd, it's Warrington 26, 22, Hull 6. So the teams return for the second half. Warrington with an interval lead of 22 points to 6. Highlight of the first half. 2 tries from Rick Thackeray and a run from his own 25 that nearly brought a try. Warrington's other tries coming from Bishop and Mike Gregory. Brian Cambert's quick 3 goals. While Lee Crooks have had 1 scorer, a try from Crooks and a goal from Crooks. So Hull and Lee Crooks will restart the second half. 18 points in arrears. That's Lee Crooks with a long kick. And nicely caught by Brian Carbett. Comes back inside and is brought down by Steve Norton. Samity's acting halfback on to Gittins. Gittins, once again Norton in the tackle with Jeff Gerrard. This time it's Jackson. Jackson clears his own 25 onto Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly picks the ball up, but it's a knock-on. But another nice break there from Jackson. Kelly this time just couldn't hold the pass. So, Phil Windley for Hull. Gets the ball from the scrum, but Scrums will pat down once more. Windley feeds. Once again, Hull have possession. Okoye. Okoye beats Ken Kelly, but meets Dave Allen. And Dave Allen has him well tackled. This time it's Crooks. Crooks, but this time Mike Gregory and Jackson. And the tackle, Pickering. That was Jeff Gerrard being well tackled by Mike Gregory, who looks injured. This time it's Windley. Nobody coming up in support, has to put it back to Lee Crooks. Lee Crooks head down, but doesn't make much progress. Takes a quick tap himself and tackled easily by Les Blood, but gets the ball away. And after all that, it was a knock-on from Jimmy Ports. So, once again, Hull have possession from the scrum. Norton once again just makes ground into the Warrington 25. This time it's Jeff Gerrard. Gets out to Crooks. This time it's Phil Edmonds. Phil Edmonds gets it back out to Wayne Proctor. Proctor, good tackle though from Bishop. Hull on the attack, Pickering. A nice pass out to Edmonds, but the pass to Lula isn't collected, and the ball bounces into touch for a scrum down. And Hull about to make a substitution. Paul Prendeville will come on. And Hull centre, Jimmy Ports is coming off. So Paul Prendeville replaces Jimmy Ports, and Paul Prendeville looks like if he's going to full back, and Lula White will go into the centre. And this time Warrington have possession from the scrum. It's out to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly straightens up. Just can't break the tackle. Tamity. This time it's Mike Gregory. Tamity. Tom Gittins. Gittins with the kick. Paul Prendeville, first touch of the ball. And he's well tackled by Paul Cullen. So Dane O'Hara's acting half-back. Comes Shorts and Cullen once again the tackle with Dave Allen. Pickering. Phil Edmonds receiving the pass from Phil Windley. Being dumped to the ground by Kevin Tamati and Bob Jackson. Windley, dummies. Beats one tackle. Pickering once more. On to Norton. Norton. Nice pass back inside. Ball with the break. Steve Evans. Evans now with the attack. But a nice tackle from Bob Jackson. Nice tackle from Bob Jackson on Fred Okoye. This is the sixth tackle. Norton onto Crooks. Quick pass. And Dry Carpet has it. And his pass to Paul Cullen, who's dropped, and Hull back in possession through Dane O'Hara. Lulawai. Norton, this time Wayne Proctor. Hull now putting on the pressure in these early minutes of the second half. Steve Norton comes back inside. Going over on that far side, Phil Edmonds charging through. Looking to get the ball away, and he does. It bumbles loose. Hull plenty of downs over the try line, but it was a knock-on. So, scrum down to the right of the post, 10 yards out. Bishop feeds. And a free kick to Hull. Hull take the tap. Crooks, Okoye, Evans, but Paul Cullen has him well tackled, but Evans still going. Finally brought down by Cullen and Mark Foster. Back inside to Crooks charging through. A good defence there, but Hull just... This time it's Evans, but a good tackle from Cullen once more. Okoye. And easily a forward pass as Fred Okoye went through. So, scrum down once more. Just a few yards out from the Warrington line. Once again it'll be Paul Bishop to feed. And Paul Bishop takes it well. He shrugs off Phil Windley. And then loses the ball. Norton and Ken Kelly this time. Quick to spot the opportunity. And a free kick against Fred Okoye. Not allowing Ken Kelly to play the ball. Kicking, and he hadn't even played it. So Bishop with the free kick. Once again, another good kick clears Warrington's 25. So Tamati to take the tap. Goes himself. Dave Allen this time. Bishop. Short pass inside to Gittins. But Gittins well tackled by Lee Crooks and Steve Norton. Tamati's acting half-back once more. Out to Bishop. To Kelly. Kelly comes back inside.
Come on, forward!
Tamati to Bishop. Les Boyd. Nice pass inside to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory is well covered by Dane O'Hara. Boyd. Bishop. Bishop with the kick once more. And once again a beautiful kick from Paul Bishop. Taking play once more to within 10 yards of the Hull line. So, Windley to feed for Hull. And Hull have possession. This time it's Okoye onto Prendeville. Prendeville, well tackled though by Ken Kelly and Bob Jackson. Hull clearing the little line through the forwards. Over on that far side, and a nice run there from Gerard. Hull swinging it across the line. Norton. But Dave Allen in the tackle well with Tom Gittins. This is the 6th tackle. Windley takes it quickly, comes back across field. Delays the pass, well taken by Lee Crooks. Lee Crooks back inside to Kevin James. Kevin James, but a good tackle. And that is the 6th tackle and the turnover. Warrington back in possession. Bishop. Allen. Allen goes forward. Gets the ball back to Bishop. But Bishop, well tackled. Tamati. Bishop. And Bishop can't beat. His Hull players in attention. This time it's Ken Kelly with the kick through. Testing Kevin James, but Kevin James up. So Hull back in possession. Windley. Short pass in. This time it's Fred Coy looking for the gap. But well spotted by Dave Allen. This time it's Norton. Norton gets it back to Windley. Windley with a long pass out to Phil Edmonds. Edmonds with a long pass out to Dane O'Hara. Dane O'Hara has got Carbett and Cullen to beat. He gets past Brian Carbett. And Dane O'Hara is going for the line. He's got Johnson to beat, but a good tackle by Brian Johnson once more. But just inches from the line now. Hull with the 6th tackle. Luluai kicked away. Be picked up by Proctor. Proctor shrugs off one man. Finally brought down by Les Boyd, but that's 6 more tackles for Hull. Windley out to a Coy. On the burst comes Neil Pickering. But he's held her in the tackle. Windley. Norton, always the danger man. Still going, a long pass out. Prendeville still going, Prendeville. Good run there for a substitute, Paul Prendeville. Hull now on the attack. And around Lee Crooks coming through. But Lee Crooks just brought down inches from the line. Good tackle from Ken Kelly. And Lee Crooks kicks through. And the try's been given. Lee Crooks scores his 2nd try of the night. From the play, the ball kicked through. And Lee Crooks followed it to go over for a try. So the goal kicking responsibility has been changed. Lee Crooks handing them over to substitute Paul Prendeville. So Paul Prendeville, his first attempt, and it's successful. And that pulls the scores back to Warrington 22, Hull 12. So, Bishop with a long kick. And Dane O'Hara takes it well. Coming out of his own 25, but well tackled by Bob Jackson and Dave Allen. Windley once again acting halfback. On to Prendeville. Prendeville. Windley. Jeff Gerrard gets the ball away. Norton once more. A nice pass out to Crooks, and Crooks beats one man, in fact loses the ball. And Brian Carbett picks it up for Warrington. Warrington in possession then. Mike Gregory. But Mike Gregory can't get past Phil Windley and Steve Norton. Tamati, Bishop, Gittins with the dummy. But doesn't fool the Hull defence. Les Boyd still going. Before he's brought down just inside the Hull 25. Bishop, Ken Kelly. Nice pass out to Mike Gregory, but a good tackle from Fred Okoye. Allen on to Kelly. Kelly out to Cullen. Cullen beats Luluai. Finally brought down by Windley and Norton once more. Ken Kelly. Bishop. This time it's Tamati. Tamati beats two men. Tamati still going for. He's finally brought down. This is a sixth tackle. Cullen's acting halfback. On to Paul Bishop. Lines himself up for the drop goal, and it's there. So Paul Bishop with the drop goal. It's a score, Warrington 23, Hull 12. So Lee Crooks kicks off. And too long, so the free kick to Warrington from the centre spot. Paul Bishop has the ball. He'll try for touch. And makes it well. So Warrington once more in possession inside the Hull half. Tamati will take the tap. Onto Les Boyd charging in. Tamati. Dave Allen. Dave Allen. Three Hull players in the tackle. Tamati once more onto Bishop. Onto Ken Kelly. Mike Gregory on the burst. But Steve Norton, a good tackle with Wayne Proctor. Gittins beats the tackle, gets the ball away. Bishop sends it left with Tamati. And Tamati loses the ball. Which should retrieved by Paul Bishop, but a knock on and a scrum down. Hull to feed, Windley, and Warrington have possession with Bishop. Bishop going blindside, looks for the gap. But just brought down, but Warrington now on the attack. 15 yards out. Ken Kelly. Good tackle though. Coming in from Lee Crooks. Jackson beats one man, still going for, he's brought down. Tamati on to Gittins. Gittins going for the line. But once again, good tackling this time from Phil Edmonds. And Boyd can't take the pass. Boyd going through and looks to be injured. Unless Boyd will receive treatment. Just under the Hull posts. Last time these two teams met was way back at the beginning of last season, the 23rd September 1984. And Warrington has still got to go to Hull this season. Last game of the season, in fact. But Hull have possession from that scrum. Norton bringing the ball away. Good tackle though from Bishop. Hull trying to bring the ball away to the forwards. Phil Edmonds charging through. Good run from Phil Edmonds. Jeff Jerrod. So sixth tackle. Played to Lee Crooks. Lee Crooks with the long kick ahead. And too long, and the ball way back to inside Hull 25. Warrington 23, Hull 12. Bishop to feed for Warrington. And Warrington have possession out to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly. Shook beats one man off, still going. Finally brought down. Gittins, dummies. Tamati onto Dave Allen. Won't make it no ground. This time it's Jackson. Jackson. 3 full players. Bringing Jackson down. Tamati onto Bishop to Kelly. Back to Bishop. Back inside to Les Boyd on the burst. Les Boyd gets it back inside to Paul Cullen. Cullen still going. Beats one man. Cullen cuts back inside. Still going. Finally brought down. This is a 6th tackle. Tamati onto Kelly. Kelly. A long pass out. Must be a try. The pass inside. It's going to be a try. Over in that far corner. Les Boyd, the try scorer. So that try looked as if it went to Les Boyd. Very dark over in the far corners as we're looking, but as if Les Boyd scored the try for Warrington. Players were queuing up over on that far side to take the opportunity. And Boyd was one who obliged. Meanwhile, Brian Carver with the kick. But once again, it goes to the left of the posts. So Warrington 27, Hull 12. So Crooks kicks off once more. Brian Carbett takes it well, comes away with it, and just makes it to his own 25 before he's brought down by Proctor and Norton. Tamati, Gittins. Gittins being held up in the tackle. Kelly, Jackson. Jackson straightening up, looking to break the tackles. And once again, another good run from Bob Jackson. And so let's play back to Bishop. Bishop with the high kick. Kevin James comes for it, drops it, and Paul Cullen takes it for Warrington. Warrington then in possession. This time it's Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly, good tackle though from Kevin James, who's fumbled that pass. Bishop. This time it's Dave Allen. Tamati, Bishop, but Bishop brought down by Phil Edmonds. Tamati back inside to Gittins, but Gittins brought down once more. Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly with the kick ahead, it looks a good one. Mark Foster's going for it, but the bounce favours it. In fact, it goes to Rick Thackeray. Rick Thackeray going for his hat-trick! And Rick Thackeray scores his hat-trick of tries. Third try of the evening, Rick Thackeray the scorer. All made by the beautiful kick from Ken Kelly. A lovely kick by Ken Kelly. The bounce beat Foster, Prendeville and James, but it didn't beat Rick Thackeray. And Rick Thackeray went under the post for his third try of the night. So Brian Carbett, no problem at all. His 4th goal of the night. And Warrington now 33, Hull 12. Just over a quarter of an hour left of the game. Crooks, floated kick. And well taken by Dave Allen. Warrington back in possession. And kicked away by Wayne Proctor. Another scrum down. And Warrington have possession. A nice pass from Bishop, well taken by Johnson. Ryan Johnson beats 2 men, gets it out to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory strong, but he's brought down by Prenderville. Ken Kelly once more. And a nice run there from Les Boyd. A long pass. And well taken by Mike Gregory. He's got an open field in front of him. Looking to go to the wings, but just can't get past Jeff Gerrard. As we think looking for Carbot. Tamati. Bishop with the kick through. But Phil Edmonds, a nice pass back to Prenderville. And Prenderville beats 1 man still going, but won't get. So Hull in Warrington territory. Acoy, Phil Edmonds, and James Luluai. But Paul Cullen is on him. Dane O'Hara, Fred Acoy, but no way through past Bob Jackson. Norton, Windley with the kick, but misses it. Jackson. Back in possession. What's the amusement and pleasure of the Warrington Speckies? Mark Foster. Good run there from Mark Foster. Les Boyd. Tamati coming away with the ball well. Gets it out, Gittins comes back inside, finds the gap onto Brian Johnson. He's not got Prenderville to beat, and he'll go past him if he wasn't there. What a try from Brian Johnson. He just went past Paul Prenderville if he wasn't there. Beautifully made by Tommy Gittins. What a try, once again, from Brian Johnson. Tommy Gittins broke the tackles, and Brian Johnson just strode away with that fantastic burst of speed, and Prenderville, the substitute, had no reply, and Johnson goes in under the posts and takes Warrington's try tally up to 7. So Brian Carbett to try and kick his 5th goal, and he does. Warrington 39, Hull 12. Once again, Crooks restarts with one of those floated kicks, and beautifully taken by Bob Jackson. He's tackled by Steve Norton. Tamati onto Dave Allen. Dave Allen, good tackle though by Neil Pickering. Tamati once more. Mike Gregory looking for the gap, gets it back onto Tamati. Tamati tries to get the ball out, and nicely done by Jackson. But the scrum down. And that will be Hull ball. Out to Acoy. Acoy onto Luluai, and Acoy drops the ball, and Warrington have possession. Nicely done by Mark Foster. Ken Kelly looking for the gap, cuts back inside. A nice pass back to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory's going all the way. Nice run there from Mike Gregory for a pass from Ken Kelly. Warrington now putting more pressure on the Hull. Nicely taken from Jackson from the difficult pass. This time it's Tamati looking for the gap. Gets it out, must be a try for Rick Thackeray. Try number 4. So easy. Beautifully made once more, Les Boyd and Kevin Tamati. 4 tries for Rick Thackeray. So Rick Thackeray, no doubt the star of the show tonight with 4 tries, but it's been a very full team performance from the whole Warrington team. 8 tries to credit so far. Brian Carver out on that far touchline, a very difficult kick. But has already kicked 5 goals so far. And this kick, once again, goes wide. But now Warrington 43, Hull FC 12. It's a long time since I've seen this goal like 43 put up against Hull. And perhaps Warrington could make it to 50, still a little under 10 minutes. This time Evans kicks off and Dave Allen has it safely for Warrington. Tamati, Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory's brought down. Tamati's acting half-back once more, on to Ken Kelly. Bob Jackson. Jackson makes the tackles once more. Jackson still going with a good run from Bob Jackson. Tamati, Kelly. Kelly looking for the gap and finds it. Ken Kelly going through. Good tackle though from Jeff Gerrard as Kelly was going through. Tamati's acting half-back once more. On to Tommy Gittins. Gittins with the kick through and Cullen has it. The referee gives a scrum down. Perhaps that may have been an advantage to Warrington as Hull player touched it, but referee says not. Hull feed with Windley once more, and this time Hull have possession. Gittins as Fred Okoye looks for a gap. Good tackle though from Ken Kelly. Windley on to Proctor. Once again, Ken Kelly in the tackle with Dave Allen. Norton this time. Long pass out to Okoye. On to Lee Crooks, gets the pass out. And Les Boyd has it for Warrington. This time it's Brian Carbett. Brian Carbett though meets James Lulai and Dane O'Hara. 2 New Zealanders now. Fairly well known, have been with Hull for a number of seasons. Bishop onto Jackson. Tamati, Gittins looking to hold it, and in fact doesn't. And Hull have it with Steve Norton. Steve Norton knocks off Cullen. Finally, Jeff Gerrard's brought down. Norton once more. Lee Crooks gets the ball away to Paul Prenderville. Prenderville virtually makes it to the Warrington 25. Okoye inside to Pickering. Tackled on the Warrington 25. Norton once more. Comes back inside, beats one tackle. Norton's going. back inside. Good tackle though from Les Boyd and Kevin Tamati. A long pass, well taken by Phil Edmonds. Back inside comes Luluai. Luluai out to Dane O'Hara. O'Hara comes back inside, but good tackle from Paul Bishop and Paul Cullen. Phil Edmonds going for the line. Phil Edmonds still going. And that is the sixth tackle in the turnover as Warrington prepare to make the substitution. Warrington on their own try line. Tamati. Dave Allen trying to make ground out of his own 25. Jackson. Another good run from Jackson. Played back to Bishop. Bishop dummies. Kicks downfield. Kevin James has it for Hull. Comes across field. Beats one man onto Luluai, standing still. But soon picks up speed and Luluai's going through. He's beat the whole Warrington cover. Luluai's only got Cullen to beat. He goes round him and he's in for a try. Good try from James Luluai. Burst through the Warrington defence. Cullen tapped the ankles as Luluai went through. But it wasn't enough from stopping Luluai from scoring in the corner. And Warrington now have made their substitution. Barry Peters is on.
Score heavyweight is League 3, Witness 0.
Brian Carvett being substituted. So Carvett coming off and Barry Peters on the field as Hull substitute Paul Prindeville prepares to take this kick. And a fair effort, but not successful.
Man of the match award tonight, Warrington's number 5, Rick Thackeray.
And the man of the match going to Rick Thackeray. And no doubt when a man has scored 4 tries. So 16 points to Hull, 43 to Warrington. Bishop restarts. Well taken. Phil Windley on to Luluai. Luluai brought down just short of his own 25. Prendeville. Moving now into the last 5 minutes of the game. Hull still throwing this ball about. Lee Crooks. A long pass out. Well taken by Dane O'Hara on the run. But an equally good tackle by Paul Cullen. Phil Edmonds. And Paul Cullen. And Mike Gregory in the tackle. Proctor onto Norton. Norton, nice break there from Steve Norton. Good tackle though by Jackson. Last tackle. McCoy. Kick through. Bishop has it. Bishop now, but just slips. He tries to cut back inside. Barry Peters, first touch. But brought down immediately. Les Boyd.
What are you going for?
Ken Kelly. And a knock on by Jackson. Results in the scrum down inside the Hull half. Hull feed with Windley and Hull have possession once more. Coy inside, but a nice tackle from Mike Gregory on James Luluai. Pickering. Acoy. Windley. Jeff Gerard. Brought down just short of the halfway line. Windley. Phil Edmonds. Good run by Phil Edmonds. Gets it away to Evans. Evans still going. Finally brought down by Tommy Gittins. This time it's Norton. Norton. And a lock on. And Warrington sees the new appearance of Brian Carbett for Paul Cullen. Paul Cullen looking to be limping. There's a scrum down. Warrington have possession with Bishop. Dummies goes himself, brought down by his opposite number, Phil Windley. Tamati. Mike Gregory. Warrington halfway inside their own half. Going to the closing minutes. Dave Allen. Jackson. Once again, Jackson making good ground. And a kick across field from Bishop. And easily taken by Dane O'Hara. Matt Foster and Brian Carbett though. They're quickly on him. Lulawai, Windley, Prenderville. Oh, Ken Kelly. Easily has him tackled. Windley once more. Inside to Jeff Gerard. Kelly once again the tackle with Tamati. And there goes the final hooter. Warrington 43 points. Hull 16. A very entertaining match. Warrington behind 4 tries from Rick Thackeray. Other tries coming from Brian Johnson, Paul Bishop, Les Boyd and Mike Gregory. Brian Carbett kicked 5 goals. Paul Bishop added a drop goal. Hull 2 tries from Lee Crooks. A goal from him also. A try late on by Lulawai. And 1